Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peachy Senpai. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning Peachy, thank you so much for joining me once again. So today I'm going to be sharing 5 sims that I created because a lot of people started asking for these sims. When I have more time, I will be seeing the second movie. I just know it will definitely also make me cry just like the first one did. Today I'm going to be creating the 5 emotions from Inside Out because it was highly requested. Everybody started asking for it, so I had to deliver. A couple other simmers have already made these sims, but guess what? Peachy hasn't made them, so I'm gonna be making them today. I hope you guys enjoy. On my channel, I do post really nothing but Sims 4 creative sim videos, but in the future, I will be creating some cozy content. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe and like this video if you end up enjoying it. So the first sim I'm gonna be making is going to be joy. Joy was the first emotion to appear according to the wikis. I always say this in like every video, but I get information from wikis for things I'm not familiar with. And in this case, I'm not super familiar with the franchise of Inside Out. I saw the movie once, literally once, and I haven't seen the second one. So all of my information is going to come from a wiki today, which I'll have linked in the description. As her name would suggest, Joy has a cheerful and vivacious attitude. She's preppy and optimistic and understandably wants the best for Riley. However, this causes her to act somewhat selfishly towards the other emotions, particularly sadness, as Joy likes to be in control of Riley's emotions. While Joy thinks of herself as a people person, she grows frustrated very easily with anyone who doesn't share her outlook on life. She's happiest when she's in charge, and she's confident that her way is always the right way. In this video, of course, I'm not going to be like talking about the movie. I'm thinking if you guys are watching the video, then you probably have seen the movie already. If not, I feel like you should watch it. It's a good movie in my opinion. But again, I've only seen it once, so I can't really make that statement. I think it's a good movie. My opinion on Joy is that she's like just a very giddy and happy person. Like if we were to talk about her as if she was a person. Joy is yellow, so I of course made all of these characters very closely designed based off of their cartoon design. So Joy's yellow and has blue hair. Also gave her a cute little hair tuft, or like a little, did I? Oh yes, I did. I gave her like a cute little straight hair at the top of her head. And Joy also doesn't wear shoes with her outfit, so I gave her a dress that closely resembled the dress she wears, and I didn't give her any shoes. So if you guys are new here, I run a lot of giveaways on my channel thanks to EA, who makes all of that possible. I am an EA affiliate / creator. In my next video, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my next giveaway. Even though my giveaway was supposed to be for 25K, we're gonna see how this month plays out because I may have to go ahead and announce that winner before the end of this month. I also am most likely claiming it. Okay, I'm most likely moving to another unit in my complex at the end of this month. So this month is going to be really busy for me. I may not get to post as much, unfortunately, but I'm working on older requests that I said I was going to be doing. Okay, because sometimes I make promises, or a lot of times I make promises and I do not fulfill within a timely manner. So yeah, stay tuned for the next giveaway, which will be announced in my next video. How are you guys doing? I feel like a lot of my videos have kind of been centered around me. So this is me trying to talk to you guys more in my videos, because I know like we can only talk through comments or whatever, but let me know how you guys' week was. I had a very slow week, but like the days are also blurring together. It's been really hot in Texas and there's been lots of grasshoppers. I absolutely hate bugs. And then there's like a bat, not like a bat. There is a bat in the hallway on the floor where I live, and it's just so scary. I don't know if you guys have seen a bat up close, but I don't think they're the most appealing thing to look at. Sorry if you like bats, but they look really scary to me. I have a phobia of like things that are like kind of clumped together and they just don't look really good to me. Oh, what's it called? Trypophobia. And there's been like really big grasshoppers everywhere. Thankfully, none of the big ones have jumped on me, and hopefully they don't, because I might cry. That's what I'm dealing with, okay? Hot summers, lots of work, bugs, and bats. God damn. So sadness is the second emotion that appears after joy in Riley's mind. According to the wiki, sadness appears 33 seconds after joy. I didn't count it, and I'm sure the movie was keeping track of that, or like there's a way that it shows that, but I have no recollection. Sadness and joy are polar opposites, obviously. While joy is outgoing and ferociously optimistic, sadness is slow, shy, pessimistic, and more prone to lie on the floor. Though joyful events can get her to smile, she is usually pessimistic and consistently sees the negative side of things. Like the other emotions, if I could talk, that'd be great. Like the other emotions, she trusts that Joy knows what's right for Riley. She finds herself unhelpful in comparison and is desperate that she can't get herself to see things the way Joy does. She's insecure and lives with the idea that her actions are bad and that she is harmful for Riley. But the fact is that Sadness is actually really intelligent, and in her slowness, she has more time to think things through. She has deep empathy and compassion for others and their troubles, and can bring people in need together. She has a good instinct for what Riley needs. I think I'm still going through puberty. Anyway, she has a good instinct of what Riley needs when her life is about to change. However, she lacks the confidence to claim that she has the right idea. Instead, she tries to repress her actions, which only lead to her expressing them uncontrollably. So throughout the film, of course, she gains more confidence and finally takes her place at the console. I think the Sadness that I made is actually really cute. I did my very best to incorporate their heights, because I think Joy and Fear are the tallest, and then it's discussed Sadness and then Anger. So I did my best with the mods that I had. I did end up taking out Lumia's height slider, which goes with her body presets for height, because that specific slider interferes with my hat slider, I think it is. Yes, the hat slider. So it interferes with that, which means I wouldn't be able to use it if both of them are in there. So I sacrificed the height slider for the hat slider. My Sadness, I think, was actually really cute. I ended up really liking her design. I did my best to use the Interbrow Skinny Tails by Northern Sabiero Winds to make each of the other emotions make it look like they're, showing that emotion. So like Anger, he has very furrowed inner brow to make it look like he's scowling at you, if that makes sense. So for Sadness, I kind of gave her a hipster kind of look. I was thinking I was gonna do a goth kind of look for Sadness, but I didn't think that it really fit her that well. So I went for more of a hipster kind of look. I gave her low-waist jeans and some Converse, and then of course her sweater. I wanted to make their outfits look almost exactly like the cartoons. What took the longest for each of them was probably their hair, because Fear and Anger are bald, so I didn't want to leave them bald. I decided to actually give them hair. So I decided to actually fit this video in before some of my other content that I'm still working on, because I did an exclusive poll on my Patreon. So that's the reason that I decided to squeeze this video in between my other content. I also chose to squeeze it in because I'm still working on those plant sims. These are probably some of the most detailed sims I've ever made. They're taking me the absolute longest, and I have 3 more to go. So those sims, hopefully you guys like them. I'll be getting those out as soon as I can. Now, hopefully I can get all of that done this month, since I will be very busy and moving. So yes, if you want to download these sims, you guys can find the link in the description. As always, quick disclaimer, the CC lists do take time to complete, so the link to download them and to find their CC links may not be available until the day after or 2 days after, so just be aware of that and check back in. Moving on to the next sim, we're going to be making Fear. If you've seen the movie, you know that Fear is very skittish, very jumpy. He's literally scared of everything, and he makes decisions out of fear. So he'll do things at the console, whatever, to keep Riley from getting hurt, or things that he think will hurt Riley. As someone who has multiple fears, okay, I will say that fear is a very important emotion to have to keep you safe. That's just my opinion. But I will say that fear can also be crippling if it's not managed correctly, or if you don't really work on overcoming your fear. Now, I'm not talking about exposure therapy. That will never happen for me. I'm never gonna hold a tarantula. I'm never gonna hold a grasshopper, okay? Even if the bugs don't bite me, because people are like, oh, they don't bite, they just jump on you. I'll just jump on you. I don't want a grasshopper jumping on me. So I will continue to not get over my fear of bugs. But I think other things that you might be afraid of that may be potentially holding you back from your future, which I'm working on, I think those are things that people can work on to better themselves or evolve. For the people who are thinking about starting content creation or becoming a YouTuber, I've had a couple people ask me, would I ever do a video on how I record content and stuff? And I have given my experience about being a content creator, and I will say that it's not easy. And I think a lot of people's fear with content creation is starting. And really all you have to do is just press record and learn as you go. That's really all you have to do. Fear in the show is purple, and He has like no hair and he has like one little string of hair. I guess out of fear and worrying, he pulled out all his other hair. He's just got that one little string left. And he's very tall and skinny. He might be taller than Joy, but I really don't know. Like I said earlier, I didn't leave fear and anger to just be bald. I decided to give them hair. Now, some of you might be mad at me for Anger's hair, but I wanted to give him the fire look on his head. So you guys will see that later toward the end of the video. But I ended up giving Fear hair as well. And I think it looks really cute on him. I did go for more of like a nerdy look for Fear. I mean, that's just kind of what he looks like. Kind of like a nerdy guy. Anyway. My voice. Ooh, my voice is going out, y'all. I had tea. I'm drinking water, but I'm gonna tell y'all why it's going out. I've been waiting for this. Something happened today where a bigger creator on TikTok chose to screen record my sister. My sister has a TikTok about miniatures, minis, miniverse, and mini brands and stuff like that. And they screen recorded her content instead of stitching or duetting, and proceeds to use her video. Her video is going viral right now. It almost has 1 million views already. And this person used her video to try to circle back to her content and proceeded to use her content for clout. Is weird to me because you're a big creator. You can't make your own content. I don't understand that. Anyway, that's why I'm all riled up and my voice is going out, because me and my sister are ranting. I was about to say sometimes I can't be nice, but like, it's true. And I just think it's really weird. I think it's icky to do that kind of stuff. I've had content stolen from me in the past, okay? And I just don't appreciate that people take content with the intent of making money off of that content. Like, bringing awareness and being an advocate for something is much different from stealing content and just taking that content so that you can make money from it. So yeah, that was just really weird today. I literally, TikTok is messy. I was about to start my voiceover today and I came across that video and I said, wait, this is not a stitch. My sister would have gotten like a notification. It's not a stitch, it's not a duet. And I saw that it was a screen recording. I didn't even say anything. I saw the video, my cheeks got warm because I hate that feeling of someone taking my content. It just rubs me the wrong way. So when somebody did to my sister, it's just the same feeling, all right? We're gonna see if I even include that, because that was just a whole rant. I don't know. Maybe you guys like messy stuff. I'm just kidding. I don't even know where I was at. The next character I'm going to be making is Disgust. And I think Disgust was my favorite in the entire movie. I think she's just such a sassy diva. That's the word I was going to say. She's a diva, and I really like that about her. Disgust is described as highly opinionated, extremely honest, probably brutally honest, and prevents Riley from getting poisoned, both physically and socially. She keeps a careful eye on people, place, or things that Riley comes into contact with, whether that's broccoli or last year's fashion trend. So Disgust is a little bit of a stereotypical character. I feel like she kind of gives off girly girl, don't touch me, ew, I'm scared of that, or like don't touch me with that. That's the kind of vibe that Disgust gives off, but I think it's cute for her character. Disgust always has the best intentions and refuses to lower her standards. I really like that about Disgust also. Like the other emotions, Disgust remained pretty infrequent in Riley's childhood as Joy prevailed. Despite having strong opinions of her own, she trusts Joy to make the right decisions for Riley, same as sadness. Oh, and fear. Oh, just like the other emotions. I could have just said that anyway. And then in the movie, of course, just like the other emotions, when Riley and her family move to an unfamiliar area, the other emotions become more involved in Riley's mind. I don't really know what to say. Whenever I move to a new place, if it's not really clean, I do feel a little bit of disgust because I think, oh my God, somebody used this room. Not necessarily the room, but like a toilet or bath. I just can't imagine someone else's cheeks on the toilet seat. You know, it's just, it brings out a little bit of disgust in me. And then also it might just be the Capricorn in me, but I have a hard time not showing my emotions on my face. So when I'm disgusted by a situation or something, my sister always tells me, like, she always gives me that look like fix your face, because she can tell that I'm disgusted or something. Apparently I don't hide my emotions very well. I mean, actually, not even apparently, I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna admit it. I don't. I think Disgust like design is really cute. She kind of gives off that cute little Paris dress with the scarf. I love that. I already used a scarf recently, like for Daphne in my Scooby-Doo crew video. So I didn't use that one scarf I have. I didn't use that again. I used a different one. And I think even though it is tied into like a bow, I think it's a really cute addition to Disgust's look. I think besides environments, I'm not really disgusted by anything besides like bugs. Oh, men, that too. I'm not a man hater, okay? I just don't like them, especially a lot, like not right now. I just don't like them that much. I can't really be around a man too much because I'll get the ick. And yeah, literally almost everything they do gives me the ick. They say one wrong thing, I'm immediately gone. immediately don't like you, immediately blocked. I'm not mean to men. Well, apparently I am. Not apparently.
You are.
I'm mean to men, okay? But I feel like if you're not gonna show me respect, or you're gonna be a dummy dumb head boy, I'm going to treat you like a dummy dumb head boy, okay? That's all I gotta say about that one. I'm just gonna treat you how you treat me. But other than that, I'm not really disgusted by any foods. To each his own. You can eat whatever you want, except poop. Stop. Except poop. Please don't eat dookie, please. Last but not least, I'm gonna be making anger. Now, if you made it this far in the video, which I hope you did, I'm gonna do another secret word for this last giveaway before my 25K giveaway. The secret word for today can be icky. Let's do icky. I'm gonna do icky. That's gonna be the secret word for today, okay? And if you wanna include that in a comment, leave something in the comments that gives you the ick, okay? Also, who is your favorite character? I have one more sim to make. Me personally, I didn't really like anger all that much. I feel like anger, like as an emotion, of course, is just a very strong emotion. If not regulated, anger can lead to some very bad decisions for yourself and other people. So the last sim I'm gonna make today is gonna be anger. According to the wiki, anger is intelligent, very serious, short, and somewhat antagonistic. Also very reluctant to express sadness or happiness, bitter and hoarse, but has a somewhat underlying caring nature. I try my best not to make anger look like Trigon from my Teen Titan video. He's like the only other red sim I've ever made. The sim I actually generated for Anger's like base, he actually came out chubby. He had a belly and all that, and he was actually, I think he had red hair too, so it was meant to be. I barely edited his body frame. I just made him shorter. Anger has a mean and fiery spirit and tends to explode or blow up about everything when things don't go as planned. As explained by Joy, he cares that things are fair and differs from fear as sadness differs from joy. Despite his intentions to fix things, he sometimes acts impulsively and does things his own way, like Joy did, resulting in more harm than good. So there's not really that many things that like make me angry. Maybe annoyed, maybe frustrated, but I feel like, whoa, that was a bad one. I feel like for someone to make me angry, it has to be very personal. Yeah, like I was saying, I think anger was like my least favorite as far as design. And again, I did my best to make him look like he has the fire hair and make him look angry. And I think I did that part well. But he was my least favorite that I made today. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to quickly thank all of my patrons and my YouTube members for their continuous love and support. Again, if you guys would like to be involved in exclusive polls, then you could join my Patreon. If you guys made it this far in the video, I just want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I was singing a little bit at the end. I was singing.